The director of the Scottsbluff County Detention Center resigns just 1 week after being placed on paid administrative leave. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Scottsbluff County Board is pleased with what they've heard about operations at the County Detention Center following changes made April 24th. The commissioners last night received a letter of resignation from Joe Gall that had been submitted April 30th following his suspension with pay and the installation of Sheriff Mark Overman as interim jail director. Board Chair Ken Meyer tells KNEB News that operations at the facility are going very well with the change.
It's been a positive move. The sheriff has brought in some maturity and some experience, and the personnel have been very receptive to the sheriff. And I can't thank him and Troy Brown enough for stepping up to the plate and helping us out.
The facility is at 86% of capacity, with half of the 242 current detainees coming from jurisdictions that are paying the county to house them. Commissioner Charlie Knapper tells us that the board has received multiple reports of elevated morale and increased accountability since Sheriff Overman stepped into the new role. Well, the Scottsbluff City Council Monday evening adopted a resolution that will reduce the speed limit to 20 miles per hour on 27th Street between Broadway and 5th Avenue. That is to ensure the safety of students and pedestrians. City Manager Nathan Johnson told the council a pedestrian versus vehicle accident has caused concerns not only for the city, but also the school district. Johnson said the two entities have jointly determined a number of immediate actions, including the resolution changing the speed limit. Other measures include having a crossing guard on 27th Street between 3rd and 4th Avenue, with an increased police presence in the area.
We're working with the school district. They've agreed that we need to do get an engineer on board. And this engineer would be outside of the area that doesn't have any ties to the two local firms due to the nature of the incident, to get in here and do a school zone study to come up with recommendations that we can further implement between the school district and the city.
Johnson said the city and the school district will jointly fund the study, which will evaluate traffic patterns on streets adjacent to Bluff's Middle School, Scottsbluff High School, Bear Cub Preschool, Choices, and St. Agnes Elementary. The changes are effective immediately due to safety concerns when school is in session and during the many year-round activities that occur in that vicinity, including sporting events, graduation, and other community events. Coming up after the break, Bill Boyer will be in with another rainy forecast. He has the latest forecast models right after this on KNEB.TV News.
It is never too early to start planning for retirement, and working with an experienced financial advisor can put you on the right path.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, our team of financial advisors will work with you every step of the way to maximize your retirement income.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Rick Morehouse, financial advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation consultation.
Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
More time on the road means more time in the shop. Take your car, truck, or SUV to High Tech Automotive. With 10 bays and commitment to quality service and customer care, we can do it all, from general maintenance to more serious problems. High Tech Automotive, between Frank Parts and Bongars.
How does Arby's sell the most euros in America? Having over 3,000 stores with this insane 2 for €6 deal certainly gives us a head start. Also, passion.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Shower chances are going to increase as we go after midnight tonight. We're going to see a few around in the evening hours, only about a 20 to 30% chance, though. By early tomorrow morning, we really increase our chances of rain here across the region, and rain becomes likely. So it's going to be cool and rainy tomorrow. Some wet snow, can't rule that out late in the day tomorrow, especially as temps cool from that rain. Dry and warmer on Friday. And moms, we got a great one for you on Sunday. After a couple of years of not so great Mother's Days here in the recent past, we've got a great one coming up for you this year. 59 yesterday, that's 10 degrees below normal for a high temperature. We picked up another couple hundredths of an inch of moisture, mainly after midnight, so that hasn't registered here on this particular graphic. 553 for the year, and we've added some since then. 52 yesterday, or right now in Laramie, it's 54 in Casper, 66 up here in Craig. How about Craig, Colorado being the warmest reading on this map? That's not going to happen very often. 44 in Ogallala, 42 in Mullen, 39 right now in Gordon, 47s here in the North Platte River Valley. Winds have been gusty at times, which is driving temperatures down. East-southeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, pushing wind chills down into the 30s to near 40 degrees. Look at Gordon, a 31-degree wind chill right now, so it is certainly chilly out there. Big severe weather threat tonight here in the south. Ongoing severe weather right now taking place. A moderate risk of severe storms across portions of the Texas Panhandle into Oklahoma. Here in our area, any severe weather threat going to be confined down here to around the Denver area and points to the south. Simply too cool in our area. That severe weather threat shifts east and out of the region by Thursday as we start to dry out and get away from this system. Rain going to be in the forecast tomorrow. As you head off to school, we're going to see rain, temps around 40. Showers on the way home, temps still around 40. So we're going to be stuck, not really going anywhere tomorrow for temperatures. Let's take a look at Futurecast now. You see these blue lines. These are winds, and as they turn colors that get more bright, those are the stronger winds. So we're going to be dealing with the winds here this evening. Off and on showers. Hit and miss tonight through the evening hours. Some are going to get them, some are not going to get some showers. Winds will slack off a little bit, and building showers towards sunrise tomorrow. Better chances of rain after midnight. Lows tonight in the 30s across the area. It's going to be a chilly one. Now tomorrow, this is when we really set up shop with the rain. Look at the winds increase here throughout the day. By mid-morning, we've got a lot of rain ongoing across the region. Winds are pretty strong. By afternoon, we start to see it decrease a little bit, but it'll stay filtering here through the area into the afternoon hours, even when you head home from work tomorrow. Then late tomorrow night, we could see this snow trying to build in here. I think better chances of snow certainly in southeastern Wyoming, but the high country, Wildcat Hills area could be dealing with some snow tomorrow night as well. Maybe enough to even get the ground white. Most of us, though, tomorrow should stay in the form of rain. Temperatures pretty chilly, only getting up to near 40 degrees. In some areas may not get out of the 30s for tomorrow. Rainfall forecast looks like most of us probably going to get a third of an inch, maybe up to a half an inch to an inch in some areas. Some are going to do better than others, and if you get under one of those stronger cells, much like we did earlier today, you can pick up several hundredths in a short period of time. So tonight, showers developing, especially overnight. Lows down around 40 degrees, slightly below in some areas, and we're not moving much. 39 tonight, 42 tomorrow. A cold rain, moderate to heavy at times, especially I think in the morning hours through maybe early afternoon, is when we should have our heaviest rains, and those winds are going to be gusty. 15 to 25, gusts to 35, even 40 possible. It is going to be raw and chilly tomorrow. And then we slowly rebound on Thursday. We have some morning showers. Then showers should come to an end by Thursday afternoon. Highs in the upper 40s will be near 60 on Friday. Take a look at Saturday as we climb into the mid-60s. Sunday even nicer, up to near 73 degrees. In the upper 70s to near 80 Monday, mid-70s on Tuesday, with a late day chance of some thunderstorms. And that's just going to be some scattered thunderstorms late Tuesday of next week. I think we're going to have to look at next weekend before we get our next major weather system in here.
How does Arby's sell the most euros in America? Having over 3,000 stores with this insane 2 for €6 deal certainly gives us a head start. Also, passion.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
The 5055E from John Deere features the value of choice with a cab or open station, two-wheel drive or mechanical front-wheel drive, and transmission options, in addition to easy-to-use controls and loader compatibility. All of this is backed with a 5-year powertrain warranty. The only thing easier than owning a 5E is operating one. See your John Deere dealer for details.
Visit 21st Century Equipment with locations in Scottsbluff, Torrington, Bridgeport, and Alliance.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Welcome back. Rushville voters will go to the polls on July 9th to decide on an $850,000 bond issue to help fund a renovation and expansion of the city swimming pool. The proposal calls for renovating and modernizing the existing facility and building a new outdoor facility as well. Mayor Chris Heiser says it's the result of nearly 4 years of work by the Sink or Swim Pool Committee, which has already received one major grant and some smaller funding commitments that would be in addition to the proposed bond issue. If voters approve the bond and the capital campaign is successful, construction could start next year with a new facility opening in the summer of 2021. Well, a Scottsbluff woman has been transported to Regional West Medical Center following a Tuesday morning accident on 27th Street. Scottsbluff police say around 8:15 this morning, 16-year-old Cedes Hernandez was at the stop sign on Avenue D and attempted to turn left onto 27th Street. Hernandez says a garbage truck obstructed her vision and did not see the eastbound Chevy Impala driven by 50-year-old Kimberly Marquez of Scottsbluff. The vehicles collided at the intersection, and Marquez was transported to Regional West for non-life-threatening injuries. Both vehicles required to be towed from the scene. And the National Weather Service has confirmed that a tornado ripped through some buildings southwest of downtown Lincoln. The service says the twister touched down at 5:38 p.m. Sunday and remained on the ground for about 2 minutes, traveling about a half mile towards downtown. It was rated an EF2 tornado with peak winds at about 120 miles per hour. No injuries have been reported, but the tornado destroyed sheds, damaged homes and businesses, and trees. Straight ahead, Chabella Guzman will be in with a check-in on Ag News. Stick around. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital, opened in downtown Scottsbluff. The goal was to provide the care residents needed close to home, and it's never changed. For 95 years, we've continued to provide exceptional health care for generations of families throughout our region as a community hospital, a regional referral center, and a Level 2 trauma center. Thank you for trusting your health care to Regional West Medical Center.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
This is KNEB TV Ag News from the First National Bank Ag Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
In search for more tools for farmers to use in combating the western bean cutworm, the Panhandle Research and Extension Center Entomology Department is raising tiny triticale wasps. Jeff Bradshaw, Nebraska Extension entomologist, says the tiny wasps are egg parasitoids.
Through some laboratory studies, we found out that we can get them to actually attack western bean cutworm eggs as well. And because the western bean cutworm is a really important pest of dry beans and corn in our region, we were looking for some different tools that we might be able to use to attack Western bean cutworm egg, something that wouldn't be necessarily reliant on chemical control, particularly in our dry beans. So the hope is that we would have a more cost-effective and maybe environmentally benign approach for managing Western bean cutworm.
Bradshaw has colleagues in Cornell who are also studying the wasps. The extension adopted their rearing program and can raise millions to be released into the fields.
We have to rear up large numbers. So we have a separate set of tools that we use to rear these wasps in really large numbers, again using this meal moth egg, sterilized meal moth egg, as a rearing host. And then ultimately we can release them in really large numbers, in the millions. They've worked really well in eastern New York in sweet corn and potato and bush beans, but they've never been shown to work in the drier environment that we have out here. So one of our studies right now is looking at releasing them both in cornfields in western Nebraska as well as dry bean fields. And so far they're not working really well, but we're trying to figure out if there's something we could do to help either modify the environment or rear them differently so that they're better adapted to parasitizing Western bean cutworms in our dry bean fields.
The adult wasps, once hatched, are very short-lived, living only a week. Bradshaw says if the study works, they would raise the wasps yearly for crops. In Scottsbluff with KNEB.TV, I'm Chabella Guzman.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more, tow more, go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
Care Heilbronn, State Farm agent, is here to protect all the moving parts of your life. With auto, home, life, and financial services, Care Heilbronn and her team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
May is Beef Month, a time to celebrate the high-quality beef products that are raised by farmers and ranchers right here in Nebraska. With over 5 million cattle fed and marketed each year, Nebraska is the #1 cattle feeding state in the country. From steaks and roasts to ground beef and kebabs, Nebraska's beef producers take pride in raising safe, wholesome products that end up on dinner plates around the world. Join the beef community by celebrating Beef Month with your favorite beef meal tonight. Beef, it's what's for dinner in Nebraska.
Sponsored by Paul Reed Construction, home of the Big Green Egg, and Panhandle Auto Group in Scottsbluff. Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
KNEB presents country music rising star Dylan Scott. Friday, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff. Presented by Allo Communications and Viera Wireless. Tickets are on sale now at the Midwest Theater box office, by phone at 632-4311 or at midwesttheater.com. Dylan Scott, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff with KNEB.
I'm Marcy Meyer, Vice President at Platte Valley Bank, with your Mortgage Mythbuster of the Week. Some people think that building a new house is difficult because construction loans are too complicated. The truth is, our lenders will work with you every step of the way to make your construction loan go to work for you. The mortgage lenders at Platte Valley Bank are here to help you find the right programs to fit your needs and your budget. Stop in today. No question is too big or too small.
And finally tonight, after leading the Scottsbluff Public Library for the past 2.5 years, Director Noelle Thompson has announced her plans to leave the area later this year. The move comes after her husband, WNCC theater instructor Robert Thompson, accepted a new position closer to family in Illinois. She says she hopes to stay on with the library until late July or early August and oversee one more year of successful growth of the summer reading program.
That's continuing to grow every year. We're excited. We're developing a makerspace right now, which I hope to have open before I go. And that's a big thing for the library and the community, so we're really looking forward to that. We hosted the Innovation Studio last fall, and so this is kind of a continuation of that based on that success. So
Thompson says the move is bittersweet, and she and her family will miss the community, and especially the library community, including the staff, volunteers, and patrons. The City of Scottsbluff is currently advertising for a new library director as well. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.